Jabir bin Abdullah Ansari, a revered companion of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, holds a distinguished place in Islamic history, particularly in the context of the tragedy of Karbala. Jabir's visit to Karbala, shortly after the martyrdom of Imam Hussain, is a moment of profound significance in Shia tradition. He is often referred to as the first pilgrim to the shrine of Imam Hussain, and his journey to Karbala is marked by a deep spiritual connection and sorrow for the atrocities that took place there. Jabir's arrival in Karbala occurred in the year 61 AH, just a few days after the brutal massacre of Imam Hussain and his companions. Having heard of the tragic events, Jabir, who had been a close companion of the Prophet Muhammad, APPU, decided to visit the battlefield to pay his respects to the martyrs. It is said that he was accompanied by his companion Atiyya bin Sa'id al-Khurasani. Jabir had heard from the Prophet about the suffering of Imam Hussain, Acts, and this motivated him to visit Karbala to witness for himself the aftermath of the battle. When Jabir arrived in Karbala, he was deeply moved by the desolation of the land. The battlefield, once filled with the sounds of swords clashing and the cries of martyrs, was now eerily quiet. The bodies of the martyrs, including that of Imam Hussain, P.S., were lying in the open, desecrated by the oppressive forces of Yazid. Jabir, despite his old age, is said to have walked through the battlefield, his heart heavy with grief. His first sight was that of the blood-stained earth, where the companions of Imam Hussain had valiantly fought and sacrificed their lives. He is reported to have wept profusely as he walked among the martyrs' bodies, recognizing the nobility and the sacrifice they had made for the preservation of Islam. One of the most poignant moments of Jabir's visit was when he reached the grave of Imam Hussain. All the mourn for Hussain, all the mourn for Jabir. According to Shia traditions, when Jabir approached the spot where Imam Hussain had fallen, he uttered a profound supplication and mourned the martyrdom of the Imam. He is reported to have said, "Peace be upon you, O Abba Abdillah, Imam Hussain, the son of the Messenger of God, the son of the leader of the Muslims, the son of the best of Allah's creation. Peace be upon you and upon those who sacrificed their lives with you." This emotional salutation is an expression of Jabir's deep reverence and love for Imam Hussain and his sacrifice. Jabir's visit was not only a moment of mourning, but also an expression of his unwavering faith in the cause of Imam Hussain P-. As he stood at the grave, Jabir understood that the martyrdom of Imam Hussain was not in vain. It was a struggle to uphold the truth, justice, and the values of Islam that the Prophet Muhammad had taught. Jabir's active pilgrimage was an affirmation of his loyalty to the Imam and his mission. In Shia Muslim belief, Jabir's pilgrimage is seen as a symbolic act of loyalty and an example for all Muslims to follow. His visit to Karbala is commemorated annually, especially on the 20th of Safar, the day of his arrival in Karbala, which is considered an important day of mourning and remembrance for Shia Muslims. Jabir's actions and his emotional mourning at the battlefield serve as a reminder of the importance of keeping the memory of Karbala alive, teaching future generations about the sacrifices made by Imam Hussain and his companions. Jabir's role as the first pilgrim to Karbala also symbolizes the continuity of the struggle for justice and truth in Islam. His visit set the precedent for millions of Shia Muslims who, throughout history have made the pilgrimage to Karbala to pay tribute to Imam Hussain. This pilgrimage, known as Ziyarat Ashura, continues to be a central ritual in Shia Islam, where believers recount the sacrifices of Imam Hussain and renew their commitment to his values. In conclusion, Jabir bin Abdullah Ansari's visit to Karbala is not just a historical event, but a profound expression of loyalty, sorrow, and commitment to the cause of Imam Hussain. His actions serve as a reminder of the timeless message of Karbala, emphasizing the importance of standing up for justice, truth, and righteousness, no matter the cost. Jabir's visit to Karbala remains a powerful symbol of the unbreakable bond between the Imam and his followers, and it continues to inspire Muslims around the world.